Hello you guys, this is Eric from djspareparts.com, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to deal with a broken play or cue bottom. Now this is a problem that we've probably all met at some point, or at least we're going to, and therefore it's nice to know what to do. Basically there are two ways to deal with this issue on basically all standard single players from Pioneer, like this CDJ 2000 Nexus 2. This video guide will help you to maintain this issue on all the bigger players with the big fat jog wheels, because they're built quite similar, so you'll be able to use this guide on basically any of the bigger CDJs. It could be the CDJ 1000, but also the bigger newer one like this one. Even the XDJ 1000s too. I'll leave a list below with all the spare parts needed. Now, as I mentioned, there are two ways to deal with this issue. One of them is to replace the entire circuit board, which is what I'm gonna do today. This is quickly done, can be performed by basically anyone. This ain't much harder than replacing the batteries in your TV remote. Although the circuit boards are quite expensive compared to the option number two, which is replacing the tach switch on the circuit board itself. This requires some technical skills, it requires some soldering skills, and it takes a bit more time. But yeah, let's dig in and see how we replace the circuit board itself. Okay, so in order to open up the unit to replace the circuit, you will have to unscrew a pair of screws. The first ones are on the back here, and you'll see there's quite a lot of screws, but you'll only need to screw out some of them. On most of the older CDJs, there are two located in the corners here. You see they are marked with a little white arrow here. This means in order to open up the unit, furthermore, you'll have to unscrew these little screws. So only the ones with a white arrow. In this case, there are three of them. Always store the screws somewhere where you can find them again. And flip the unit over. On the back, you'll need to unscrew 5 screws in total, located here in the corners, there, and one in the middle below the CD slot. You don't need to unscrew the feet, that will be a waste of time. Depending on which model you got, this bottom section either flips to the right or to the left. On most of the older CDJs, like the CDJ 2000 and the Nexus 1, sorry, it flips to the left, but this one flips to the right. So just take care, there's one ribbon cable and it only extends enough to flip to one side here. Just go gently on this one. All right, boom. Once that's done, you're basically open for business. Now it's time to locate the play and cue circuit. The easiest way to just put your hand in and feel where the play and cue bottoms are. You'll find this little, in this case, quite square-like circuit board. There are 4 screws, basically on all of them. Unscrew these. And save this little piece of plastic here. Now there's a little ribbon cable coming up to the LED on the indicator for the CD slot. Just pull it out gently. Flip this over, and there's a little terminal here. On the side, you'll see there's some small clips coming up like this. You can gently just jiggle it up with a nail or with a screwdriver and pull out this little ribbon cable directly. Make sure these don't mess them up, jam them or anything. Now this old one is basically, you can toss it if you want to, replace it with the newer one. So the new PCB, the circuit board, you'll first of all have to pull out this little, I don't know, bracket or what you would call it. You see on the circuit there is a little white mark here. That means this is where the red line on the ribbon cable will go. Otherwise you will mess up the circuit. So this is wrong and this is right. Because this red line right here has to match up with that white indicator there. So put it in gently, make sure everything is coming in right as it was supposed to. When you got it all the way in the bottom, you will have to close this little bracket again to make sure it doesn't fall out. don't forget this little ribbon cable here for the LED on the CD indicator. Put this in gently, just make sure it doesn't get curled or anything, breaks in any sort. Pull this back gently, and don't forget this little piece of plastic here. Once that's on point, you will just simply screw everything back in. Voila, and the PCB should be replaced. When closing the unit, I'll usually take the top section and flip over to the bottom because, yeah, well, I don't know why, I just find that easier. Please take care of the USB slot right here because it's very jiggly and might break if you're too hard on it. Just simply like that. Okay, that was good. Flip the unit over again, starting with the screws in the bottom. Make sure to test everything before you put it back to your case and just take it to the club or wherever you need to go. Just make sure everything works as it should be doing. That's how easy it's done. It takes me about 5 minutes. I think my mom could do this. I could at least teach her quite easily. So very fast way. On the bigger, newer players like the CDJ 2000 Nexus 2, this circuit board is quite cheap. However, on the older ones, the older model like the CDJ 2000, these circuit boards are quite more expensive, so you might want to replace the tach switch instead. I will do a video on that later on, but for now, boom, playing cube bottoms made. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.